Hi, this is episode 1 of the YouTube edition written of me. Last night I was reading through the Bible and I came across 2nd Corinthians from chapter 8. It is from verse 10 to verse 12. But what really stuck with me was verse 12, and a part of verse 12 says, "For if there's first a willing mind." I'm going to read a little bit of what I wrote down, and then you will actually get what I got from the scripture, what I got from the passage, and I hope that it speaks volumes to you. So the title is "For if there is first a willing mind." This is from 2nd Corinthians chapter 8, verse 12. We often hear of where there's a will, there's a way, and it almost sounds like an old proverb or something from a dated folktale. This, my friend, is the gospel that is shared in 2nd Corinthians chapter 8, verse 12. For if there is first a willing mind, it is accepted according to what one has, and not what he does not have. There are thousands of books teaching us on how to work on and manipulate our minds so we can crack the code of life to attain glory, substance, meaning, or peace of mind. The alternative world of healing, self-help, and reparenting is one that has carried millions of people through difficult stages like depression, financial recession, isolation, and grief. We see a huge leap in the positive production and consumption curve during and post the pandemic period. Accompanying this is the rapid advancement in technological developments and AI aids that make it much more interesting to make something meaningful out of ourselves and keep thousands of business at the edge of their seat. This increases not only competition, but the desire to work and create something for profit and fame. In a world where things seem to change every minute, where consistency seems pointless, we are encouraged to finish what we began. When you're starting a project, a hobby, a community, or a new system, it is hard to feel like it is moving forward or growing when the lights and cameras are off because you're still living in the same conditions. And no real value has been added by the work that you put in. This makes it seem like you're not putting out or creating any value. And going to verse 11, it reads, "As there was a readiness to desire it, so there also may be a completion out of what you have." Your eagerness to start should be matched by your grit unto completion. The hurdles, demotivation, and tiredness can really only get you down when your reason to start and continue was not based on desire and commitment. A willing mind is stronger than a motivated spirit. A willing mind does not need special arousing or stimuli to continue what it is set out on doing. It needs or requires an understanding of what it has begun and the necessity to bring it to fruition. When you put your will to it, all that you put out will be vetted and appreciated against what you have produced and not what you do not have in your hand. Therefore, it is to your advantage not only to be doing what you began and were desiring to do a year ago, but now you must also complete the doing of it. That is 2nd Corinthians 8, verse 10 to 11.